But on a real though, we must can see eye to eye on this, virgin. God removed the veil. God opened up. And I'm happy that the people them from the neighboring countries, I'm happy that we did not take any sides in the conflict in the Middle East. I am happy that we have a... Remember when we go on the political stage, go back and look on it. Remember when we go on the political stage down a Mobile? When Chopper them, when we go talk down a Hero them, the first time we go on a political platform go speak. Listen what I said. Me say we need a prime minister when not easy to panic. We need a prime minister in a time like this when we have a unstable man up the road. To be a prime minister, to be a leader. So said, so done. The whole conflict in the Middle East, the whole conflict with Venezuela and America, or if you want to call it conflict, because I don't even know if it's a fear thing to say. Andrew Holness remained diplomatic. While the PMP wanted him to walk out of the meeting when Israel was talking, want him to get involved in the Venezuela conflict, if you want to call it that. Want him to take side with the man in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim, and the man remained focused, steadfast, pragmatic, and I put him country first. I spoke about how Michael Manley ideologies led to Jamaica depreciation of our economy, all of them things there, through in the 80s. That's a fact. Yeah. Your ideologies that tell us, you have to go fight for everybody. Your ideologies that tell us, yeah, man, take on America. Your ideologies that tell us, yeah, man, you have to... But guess what? You have to put your people first. Thank God, Andrew Holness was well composed, was well articulate, and all of the things them in his doings, so that the America, the Belgium, all the regions, we should be looking at England and looking at them with shame face and say, this is your territory and this is how people are living. Belgium was sent with generator. They must look at how England, where the king is the head of state for Jamaica, and look how people are live in a shit pen. And they own the whole of the land. All the land of Jamaica are crown land. All this nonsense Andrew Holness got thief on the land. Nonsense. Every single piece of land of Jamaica are crown land. All in it have title feet. Understand that. And the veil where this hurricane, because me want to say this long time, I can't say it, because it's too early, it is too early. But at some point it have to say. The suffering is no but joy have to come in at the morning, people. There's no way people behind this beautiful town square, this beautiful places them we are pass, and I look and I say Jamaica so beautiful. The wind blew off every leaf off a tree them we are hide. The poverty behind it. Remember that. And Westmoreland is one of them places there. Hanover are one of them places there. Trelawney too. And many other places. And some place where the hurricane never go. But it's a veil we move for sure with how people live, and we cannot put them back in another situation there. We have to come together as a people. We have to get a republic from the British state. This make we must know more than ever. Stand up to Mark Golding and in British daddy and say we need to be a republic. We need to control with destiny. We want Jamaica to be the final court. We not going no Trinidad, no Caribbean court. We want Jamaica to be the final court. We believe in our justice system. If we don't believe in it, we strengthen it. The British cannot rule over us any longer. People were living like animals in our country. That are the conversation we want to have with PMP. Stop point finger for Andrew Holness, PJ Patterson, them a PMP and them run them hide the people behind the trees, behind the pretty buildings in the square for decades. And I'm sure you can point me to places where JLP would have run to. And I'm going to hit back and say, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years straight of PMP. And this little man come now and I say, yo, make we can at least have money to spend in the country. Make we pay off the debt. Make we pay down pan the debt. Make we pay down more pan the debt. Pay down more pan the debt so we can get more money to spend in the country. I don't know object to that. But now you're telling me say it go back up. The debt to GDP ratio go back up. And you celebrate it for say it go back up. And what they want to tell you say it cut in two, it don't mean nothing to you. But you celebrate now say it go increase. Then Jamaica you love, man. A PMP you love. A Mark Golding you love. Well, guess what? Me love Jamaica, virgin. And when I there Martinique and I see the place look so beautiful, I want to see my country fix back. So I will encourage them to try adapt to what little children them and send them little books and them little lunch money or give them R1. If you can adapt one. And Mr. Dayton can make a great thing when I say you can even adapt a family if you want to adapt a family. Because through it all, we are still Jamaicans, even though they play politics, but we are still Jamaicans. If they have good ideas, we can jump on them. Because even though they play politics, they must still be brothers and sisters. You see? But Mark Golding is not one of us. I mean, nah, stop telling you that. All of them hate me like dog. Mark Golding is not one of us. The man we don't want people get back light, in my opinion, is not one of us. Get it in your head. Is that not video? We are African people. How does Richard Curry them alone an African? Until the hurricane come. How does Richard Curry them an African or Jamaicans until the hurricane come? And the hurricane a prejudice. And it never have no prejudice in blowing off a roof. And blow down a building. They are Jamaicans now though. Because they want aid as part of Jamaica. You see, say everything has ideology and nonsense. Want to see it? Now they want to get help like Jamaicans. But them are never Jamaicans. Them sovereign. Where's them sovereign governments when them link with across the world? Where they link, where the contact, where Curry them, where Richard Curry them have with him with the other countries them as him own sovereign nation. But we still give them aid. And them say Andrew Holness is wicked. But a man will say him is a different country from we. Him sovereign. Andrew Holness allows aid to reach him. I want to say Andrew wicked. The man will come out and not disrespect Andrew Holness and not about say him have his own sovereignty. The man will sue the government for how much thousands of acres of land in a theme name. Andrew Holness allows aid to reach him and him people them in a sovereign country. One day, you Jamaican people, I may just happy say, this thing had never happened close to an election when you're emotional. And Andrew will have time to build back this country. I just that part that me happy say. Me not happy say the hurricane come mash up the place. Me happy say it remove the veil. Because people no fear live so. And me happy say I know it come. Because if this is happen close to an election, we need to vote him out. We need to vote him out. That's why I believe say something more mightier than us is at work. And I'm not even religious. But whatever it is, if it's nature, go nature. If it's God, let God be. But none of you live so. You're not supposed to live so. Whether you support JLP or PMP. Human beings in a 2025 not supposed to live so. We have less than 3 million people. We're not supposed to be living like dogs and pigs. Some place where me see where people did live. It's not right. Zinc fence and boardhouse all around. Are you crazy? They hid you behind the pretty buildings in the squares and took your votes for years upon years upon years. And God come remove the veil. Don't make them put you back in a boardhouse and a zinc fence. Unless it's temporary. Because you can't stay out in the rain. You see? But it got to go. Every time with a and we don't want to get the idea say we want to come turn the whole place in a container house now. That's some people say 5,000 house can't do nothing. No. We don't want to turn it in a trailer park. We don't want to turn it in a trailer trash. We have a setback now. But it's temporary. We not no. We not turn Jamaica in a trailer trash park. But you know why someone want to behave so? And because them have to live like pig. You know why someone want to behave so? And because they have to live in a foul cube. All these years. And the British state must give with freedom. America, based on what I've seen so far, is treating us. When Andrew Holness them talk in Parliament, them keep on thanking America. The same America where they do want to go up against. The same America where the PMP, them Angela Brownberg, I think she had the shadow minister for Kamina Johnson. Whichever one of them. They wanted us to go against America. And when I hear Andrew Holness and whosoever talking in Parliament, he might big up America. For the military will come down. Come help with drop off the food them. Come help with reach people in a trapped areas. Come help with medical staff. I hardly hear nothing about the British. Correct me if I'm wrong. When are the British name should have been on everybody's lips? We should have said British soldiers until we should have said they should have said line the streets. The British soldiers them should have they clean the streets. It's the British military supposed to be here setting up the field hospitals, and I don't see them, so if you see them, correct me. But the British military should have lined the street and clean about the place. But bet you, if we had a civil war, them that there. Do the maths. If we had a civil war, their peacekeepers will be here. Because they have to protect the British state's interest. It's not a civil war we have now. But make it was a civil war. Them that they are with them peacekeepers. But a me you want attack. And run back a Mark Golding. Where is the king's boy? Him not gonna tell us say. Him daddy. Him British daddy. Did we send the troops them come help clean up the streets. Him might tell us say Andrew want us give them 10 million to share up. You know your Mark Golding a burn out the British for him go give him 7 million pounds. And I say, well, that can do. You know, hear me say, yo, the British forgive with some of the money make well lend to JPS. He must say, we don't have that type of money they for lend them. Because they might raise light bill. Because I want you to stay in the darkness. You know, hear me burn out the British state. As a British, as a white man. Well, when him speak, it must carry some weight. He ain't gonna do that because him love him British country more than you and your country. Jamaica is a hub for him. That's why I'm not have no assets there in terms of house. He doesn't even have a house there. That's why him have to ball up, when have to beg him. When have to beg him to give up his British status according to him. You're not going to hear him come out, come speak. We still belong to the British state. If you do me something now and got a quote, it's not me versus you. It's you versus the British state. I am a property of the British state. You are a property of the British state. It's a given thing. It's the king of the head of state. He's the head of state. You'll never hear Mark Golding come burn a fire upon the British. When in a time like this, are the British supposed to ask, what's up? You want to crucify the Negro though? We are try. See them send a next to British in our TikTok space to distract you from the real thing where you need to talk about. You notice nobody not talk about the British on go 7 million, almost 7 million pounds? 7 million pounds. When our country has 8.8 billion US dollars worth of damages. Estimated 8.8 billion. Preliminary checks. And our Zaddy, our master, our owner, gave us 7 million pounds. When I get the 2 million and people start burn them out, then put the next must say 5 million on it. Because people start burn them out. You don't hear your British leader, Mark Golding, speaking about the British state. Where own we. As a matter of fact, Mark Golding is so evil that he planted a seed in our mind. Say, Andrew, let's go thief the money. We're not doing it. And Buju Banton was a PMP supporter where coming like him conformed to Mark Goldinism. Come tell us that the people at the airport are thief things them. So you're afraid to say nothing. Because them go thief it. Mark Golding planted a seed in our mind. From them tried with Andrew Holness house with Peter Phillips and that never worked. Mark Golding went further with the Integrity Commission and his surrogates and his house Negroes. And planted a seed now in the mind say Andrew Holness thief taxpayers' money. And you can't show $1 when thief. Till I one of the biggest artists I give it $2 million and I talk about don't give it to the government when they might give it to a government institution because them so dunce and fool. Them just regurgitate with them here. They so dunce and fool, they might give something to the government and I tell it, don't give it to the government and the government I give to. Because a seed plant in their mind. Say Andrew Holness is a thief. And what do you think Mark Golding do? Created his own portal for collect on the donations. And you trust him so much. He's so honest. He's so loving and caring that he wants to get electricity by any means necessary. That you don't even know how much money they collect yet. But every day, and Jackson Miller I ask the transparency upon the money where the government collect. But I'll know, you not ask how much money Mark Golding collect. You not ask how much money the PMP collect. You want to know how much the Jamaica Labour Party government collect. You want to know how much Andrew collect. To the point where you have little idiots that run around TikTok I say, oh, them want to give something to, but they want to know where the Japanese generators went. I want to send something, but I want to know where the Japanese generators went and the Japanese tents. You didn't want to give anything. Because you two conformed to Mark Goldinism. And what is Mark Goldinism? He had Andrew Holness. That is it. Time up and whip him. Straight out of the slaver's book. Straight out of the slave master's book. Hate the Negro because he doesn't mean you any well. Any good. Time up and whip him and you will get into master's house. Oxtail for dinner. Eat up. Bon appetit. I'll take 2 cards before I leave. And I will go winner first. I did just want to freestyle 990 and just tap my mind. I never want to win on them on the platform and there are nobody. Because say me say and them say. I want when I report it back when I say me say. Me glad say God remove the veil for show up the living conditions of the people them. Beat me alone, no beat me on nobody. My back broad enough. We not come like in wait too long. Sorry, boss. Sorry. And I also have unsafe evangelist. Oh my God, evangelist must drop a sleep. Sorry, evangelist. Right now, PMP stronghold, Megs. Right in your hometown. Land of your birth. Eh? That is how people have been living in Jamaica, people. Accept it for what it is. So when you think about giving something to Jamaica, of course everybody are going to give food now. And everybody are going to give what them can give now, people. But guess what? We work not start yet. Don't rush. Take your time. If you did plan to spend a bag of money on Christmas, near a true Jamaican, spend half it. And put on half for help buy some block and cement. That are the real recovery going forward. We can do it. And stop make people tell you, do not send money to the government. Stop it. Andrew Wellness no collect money, people. As a matter of fact, to put your weary mind to rest, the Auditor General is doing a real-time auditing. And she was on the Integrity Commission board. So, we know, say, Andrew Wellness can't buy her out. If I that, don't go worry about. And nobody can buy her out. If I that, don't buy her. The Auditor General do real-time auditing. You see? House. And then the rickety tickety board house there. Them sitting there with Melissa blow down, nothing build back house. But me understand people have to patch when they can patch together have to live now. But we have to change them structure there. Like, me see a virgin build back a house in almost 3 days, and me see people are run around the internet and I say, yo, Andrew, wicked. Yo, Andrew, wicked. Can a man build back a house not 3 days? Yo, half a Melissa can blow like that. Those are not the type of infrastructure we are talking about. And we glad to the gentleman go and take the man. That is something temporary. If you just take the man from under the tarpaulin. Andrew Wellness can't go bill 3,000 other people. It's nonsense. Get on them invest in our country and build up back the country. So if another disaster come, this not happen to it. Some house nothing there on the gully bank. Some house people nothing live on the coastline. People nothing live there so. Where people live there so? We have to do better. Big up on yourself.